What's going on? I want to talk here about this term narcissistic exposure. Basically, it's when you have had close and long intercourse, not sex, but conversation, dealings together with a narcissist that you might have like weird quirks that you might not recognize from the abuse, like from the constant effects of gaslighting, from from being abandoned or neglected. You might have a tendency to be not at your best, and there's a big difference between, malignant narcissism. It's basically when someone's primary mode is narcissistic. You wake up a narcissist, you go to sleep a narcissist, and you wake up to do it all over again. And narcissistic action is like if a person is being overly selfish or solely concerned with self to the point where it's detrimental to others. Okay, if you get stuck like that, then that's malignant narcissism. But basically, when you first learn about narcissism, you have a tendency to go pin the tail on the narcissist, okay? And there was this movie, okay, that like back in the day where this guy, he picks up this hitchhiker, okay? And this woman's like, I was raped. That's the guy that did it right there. So the dude stalks the guy, follows him into a bathroom, smokes him, okay? And then he gets back in the car, he's sitting there with that woman, and they're driving away, and she goes, there's the guy that raped me. And then they go to the next guy, there's the guy that raped me. And it's like, we can get stuck like that woman, where we're stuck in this, reliving this freaking trauma, to where we're projecting the narcissist's face on everyone we see. And that's still kind of a detriment to the person who's trying to grow and overcome the narcissistic exposure. Because, look, there's times in my life where I've operated, I think all of us in our immature, younger state, we're born narcissists, okay, in a way. So the arrested development is when you don't never come out of it. And you just, you got to see what's beneficial for all is beneficial for all. And what's beneficial for me is just for me. What's stronger? Communal healing or just personal healing? I mean, they're both important, but it would be more so for the community. And that is to step out of your narcissistic viewpoint and like stepping out of yourself and putting yourself in somebody else's shoes. And I mean, it's real easy. Like all of us narcissist survivors have been put through the same exact script. You know what I'm saying? And it's like weird. It's like you people are speaking about what I went through. And it's like, in some cases, there's a lot of similarities, man. And it's like, I didn't choose to be born. I can't choose who my parents were. I couldn't choose that I'd be abandoned, which would give me I realized this, like, watching 50 Cent's movie, Get Rich or Die Trying. And at the end of it, he's like, look, he had to imagine all the time how awesome he was in his head because he didn't have a father there. And he said, all my life I was looking for the father and it was me. And I realized that's what causes us men to get stuck in that narcissistic, wanting to be famous and wanting to be the coolest and hardest motherfucker on the planet. And it's all for narcissistic supply. I mean, I get it now. Like, in retrospect, I used to try to rap, and I was quite narco. You know what I'm saying? I was just running the script. I didn't choose that for myself, but people projected stuff on me, and after a while, I took it as an identity, as a rebellion. But in all actuality, I did exactly what they wanted me to do. It was just like a form of reverse psychology, man. The devil, man, and his freaking wily coyote tricks and his wiles, man. And I get it now. And I'm sad